Hello, my name is Tracy Schohr, and I'm a University of California Cooperative Extension, Livestock and Natural Resources Advisor, covering Plumas, Sierra, and Butte counties. Today, I'm going to provide a summary of a 30-minute video we have that addresses water quality issues on irrigated pasture. In many parts of California, irrigated pasture provides a critical summer forage when California's annual rangelands are dry with low forage quality. As with any grazing system, water quality is dependent on management. The three types of primary irrigated pasture systems in California include Central Valley irrigated pastures that are flood irrigated with low slopes, even terrain, and uniform water distribution. Foothill irrigated pastures are flood or sprinkler irrigated with low to moderate slopes, uneven terrain, and high runoff potential and poor water distribution. Mountain meadow irrigated pastures are usually flood irrigated with low slopes, but uneven terrain limits uniform water distribution. So there is a summary of the three primary types of irrigated pasture systems in California. Now let's cover water quality concerns. Similar to annual rangelands, the pollutants of concern on irrigated pasture include microbial pollutants, sediment, and nutrients. Microbial pollutants are distinguished as indicator bacteria, fecal coliform and generic E. coli, and pathogenic microbes that can cause illnesses in humans. UC Cooperative Extension has collected water samples on ranches across California looking at indicator bacteria, which indicate how much fecal matter is in a water quality sample. This research has found that best management practices implemented on ranches can improve water quality. Nutrient pollutants include nitrogen and phosphorus that can be naturally occurring in a waterway or can be applied as plant fertilizer. Studies have found that most irrigated pasture managers do not apply nitrogen, even though irrigated pastures are nitrogen-deficient systems. The potential concern with excessive nutrients in waterways is that it can lead to excessive algae growth that can deplete oxygen levels, making it unsuitable for aquatic life. Sediment is defined by turbidity or tiny particles in the water. Grazing management practices that increase soil disturbance and erosion can increase the potential movement of sediment into our streams and waterways. The main concern with sediment is that it can fill in gravel areas in streams where fish lay their eggs, reducing egg survival and fish populations. While all pollutants are naturally occurring, increases in amounts into our waterways is a concern. UC Cooperative Extension has conducted research on the effectiveness of grazing practices that ranchers can use to reduce water quality concerns. These management practices are centered around the number of livestock or stocking density, timing of grazing and irrigation management practices, the use of vegetative buffers, and the amount of tailwater. The full version of this video will cover all of the aspects of irrigated pasture in much greater detail and background, providing a comprehensive understanding of potential concerns and management solutions. You can find this full video on the website or by Googling management options to reduce pollutants and runoff from irrigated pasture. Thank you for your attention.
You can find more informative presentations covering ranch water quality topics on the UC Rangelands website and look for the Water Quality Information Hub or direct your web browser to the URL shown on this slide.